Now, you probably don't know your way with the suburbs here in Sydney. 15 minutes away from here is Mount Druitt. It's basically Housing Commission Central, Western Sydney.
Houso.
It's basically where Housos, they filmed Housos there.
Sunnyvale, right?
Yeah, it's basically Sunnyvale. Couch burning is a very common thing there. Couch burning, yes.
It must get really cold.
And also using the trolleys as barbecue grills. You know, knock off a trolley, tip it on side.
I've done that.
Same here, I've done it too. I was 19 years old. Yep. The place we were having a party at didn't have a barbecue, and so they went and knocked off a trolley from the shops around the corner.
Yep.
We jumped in the car and went to the servo and just bought a thing of wood.
And underneath and flip it over and you got a grill.
And someone else went to fucking Woolies and bought like a barbecue pack and all that, and you're eating.
Oh,
you're eating. This is the days, like, you know, like I was only paying $65 a week in the rental that I was at. I actually looked on the internet. It's still standing. It's nowhere as dilapidated as it was.
Well, the house that you were in.
The house. Wait. It's nowhere near as bad as what it was.
I went to camping in the country.
Hang on.
And we were going to this place where like there was caravans and there was like it's all set up right, and there's like a fire pit with, you know, cooking gear and everything. So we didn't take anything with us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went into the wrong property, right?
Oops.
Went down, you know, this hill, you know, it was dark by the time we got there basically, and I'm going down this hill going, oh, is this it? I'm not sure if this is it. Anyway, got all the way down the bottom of the hill, couldn't get the Corolla up because the grass was too wet. So we ended up just setting up the tent, right? Making a fire with shit wood. And then in the morning, we just put sticks over the fire and cooked bacon on sticks. That's the dodgiest barbecue I ever had.
The dodgiest? Where is the damn house number?
Mount Druitt median house price is $852,000.
That in and of itself.
Oh, yeah. This shitbox is worth almost $800,000.
Yeah.
And this place is it sold for $90K in the 90s. Wait, it never used to look this good when I lived in it. I lived in here when I was 18 to 20. And, was it Rudy Hill? Hold on. Yeah, 55 Victoria Street.
Money.
Yeah, they've done it up. It's basically a tiny little 2-bedroom home. So the kitchen was nowhere near as nice as that. It was 10 times worse yet. The rooms were not like that. There was dirty carpet and there was this ugly ass dingy wallpaper, and the bathroom did not have that screen there, and there was not a laundry sink. I used to go to my mum's to do the laundry because we didn't have a laundry there. But that's how fucking tiny it is. And this sold for like over $850. But yeah, that's the shithole that I used to live in. You know, a good 20 years ago. So this popped in my head, the address, and I'm like, oh shit. I'm curious if it's still standing, because I honestly thought it would have been a knockdown rebuild.
Oh yeah.
Because it was so bad.
You'd expect most people to do that.
Yeah. That whole street, Victoria Street, has all been knocked down rebuild because they were all old houses, but this one here apparently is still standing. But yeah, the rent in that place used to be $130 a week, and because it was 2-bedroom, I split it with someone else. Yeah, it was like $130 a week, and we didn't even get a rent rise for the 2 years I was there. Did not even get a rent rise.
I mean,
was that the market was so stagnant.
Right?
What?
When I moved out, it was a house with 3 other people, and we were paying $70 each.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well, that sounds like I was paying $65, and
yeah.
But again, I bet you the place you were in was a lot nicer than that.
Yeah, a little bit nicer. Slightly.
But then afterwards, that's when I moved into Oakhurst, where the ferret guy was, and oh god, never share a house with ferrets, because he didn't remove their scent glands, and they would spray everywhere. I lasted there for a couple of months. Then I moved just down the street into a place at Plumpton, and stayed there for a couple of years.
And burned all her belongings.
Oh, I threw everything, all my clothes and shit were all thrown out. I couldn't get the stench out of them.
Oh, that's just nasty.
It was so bad. I couldn't move out of there fast enough. Could not move out of there fast enough. It was so terrible. I feel sorry for the poor sod who had to move in there afterwards.
Ferrets are fun if you don't own them.
I think they make great draft exclusions.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, but the thing that sucks is because when I used to live at that shithole in Rudy Hill, the guy who lived there had this beautiful Alaskan Malamute, absolutely gorgeous creature. Wow. The problem is, he never fed it, he never walked it, he never brushed it. The damn thing, I felt so bad for it. I would take the time to take it for walks, feed it, groom it, because it was fucking, you know why he bought it? To impress a chick. What it is, he had a baby, okay? The baby was 7 months old when I moved in there, but he didn't really have much. He only got to see it once a week. He would physically, the only time he would go get the kid for a day and use it to pick up chips at Plumpton Shopping Centre. I am not making this shit up.
Okay, sorry, when you have to go to a mall to pick up chicks,
Yeah.
very questionable.
Yeah, and what was he was using the dog for a little bit, and the dog wasn't reeling them in, but apparently a baby does, and he was just ignoring this poor dog. When the lease was up and we moved out, he surrendered it. I would have taken it on flea. I would, yeah, but the problem is where I was moving to, we didn't allow pets afterwards. So yeah, it was depressing. Beautiful creature, but I'm just like, wow, you get a dog to use to pick up chicks. You know why? Some women have that thing in their brain where they just go, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, but then I've been looking at going, but why would I want to own this shit responsibility of something that's not mine? But I'll have the dog.
Yeah. Oh, look, seriously, if he told me he had 4 dogs, I would have been wetter than anything. 4 kids, dry as hell. Yeah. Dogs are beautiful. That's the thing. I'd rather him have 4 fur babies. Was at one stage when I was living with my parents, this is like when I was like 16, 17, at one stage we had 5 dogs, 5 fox terriers, and they were the cutest things. That's the thing. No, I know a lot of people say they're rat dogs, they're not rat dogs.
They look like drowned rats when they come out.
When they're born they do look like drowned rats, yes, they definitely do. But they were just, they're such lovely dogs. But yeah, like I said, 4 dogs would have been a hell of a lot better. Oh, what kind of dogs you got?
They're okay.
Oh, that's
about a year of birth.
oh, they're so
She
cute.
can complete, like, she'll turn around and you put your hand over, she'll just roll over and you just like rub, she'll just like,
Cavalier King Charles are like that too. They're very lazy, like dogs like that. I had a Jack Russell, destructive little shit, but damn, I miss that dog so much. Because that's it was before. This never used to be here. It used to just be all land. So that was this used to be, there was no pergola. It was just a big clump of land, and it was basically his domain because there was just piles of dirt everywhere because things were starting to slowly be excavated before they came in to completely clear the land and build it. And you know, as soon as you bath him, he'll go run outside, roll in all the dirt piles, come back and go, look at me. And I'm like, oh my god, I just spent 20 minutes bathing you, you little shit. After that, professionals do it.
Cloud's a bit of a grumpy old. Cloud's a bit of a grumpy
he's
old
weird,
shit.
he moans, he doesn't really start.
He
He just moans.
Give me a strap. You will just stare at me.
Well, it's just funny because when you're streaming, they just want to, the crowd will jump on you like straight away and
Oh,
straight onto the
every
computer.
fucking time.
And then you just sit there and just
You would just sit there and be like,
But I bet you the faces were those suck faces as to say,
Yeah.
you know, you can't be angry at me.
Yeah.
When dogs pull that, I can't help it. It's like, oh, I can't be angry.
If you don't pay attention to the crowd, you'll realize then if you start taking on you instead of your attention, and then you start feeling big.
Oh, what was it? My mum, they've got this fox terrier. That's in my parents love fox terriers. It's all they've ever had over like the past 2-3 decades. She's old. She's about 11, 10. Oh, she's coming to 11 years old, or maybe 10. Anyway, what it is, she sleeps inside the house. So she's got in the laundry this big, you know, fit for a queen, freaking dog bed and everything. And she's come to this conclusion: if she goes outside and comes back in, she can ask for a treat. My mum goes, it's like having a baby. 3 times a night, she's scratching at the door to go outside. She walks outside, spins around, comes back and goes, treat. And she will not come in until my mum gives her a treat. Sly little thing. My mum goes, it's worse when you and your brother were kids. Because 3 times a night she's getting woken up by the dog. Fucking Bindi.
dogs know.
Yeah,
Dogs
she
are
knows.
really neat.
What it is, my mum spoils her. I went over there once and my mum was roasting a chicken. I go, oh, that smells nice. She goes, it's for the dog.
Actually, I can't talk. I get barbecue.
I used to buy the barbecue chooks, you know, when they were like been sitting looking for way too long. If you ask the deli ones which aren't fit for human consumption, They would
Right at the
let
end of
you
the
buy it, and I'll always just shred it up and I'll take the bones out. It's great for dogs.
Yeah, they love it. The problem is then every time they see me go out to the barbecue, it's like finding around and be like,
At least with a Maltese Terrier and a Basset Hound, they can't really jump high. Astro, the little fucker, he could jump on the barbecue and he would steal the sausages.
Yeah, no, Unit.
Oh, really?
Can't.
Unit would do that.
Unit can jump quite high. She jumps up on you.
yeah, she gets up on you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She'd get up on the table.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, that's was yeah.
Cloud could only dream of doing that. He has enough. He goes and looks at the couch and goes. Waits till he thinks it's fine. They get their treats. It's usually cooked.
Yeah, they would get like.
Oh, dog food's worse. It makes their farts smell so bad. You've got to clear the house out.
Yeah.
And I remember once,
And they're silent too.
never again. I could not walk in the house for at least 10 minutes. The smell dissipated.
It
It was horrible.
When
Cloud
you
had that
visit,
when you were streaming.
when you visit, if Cloud sits there and looks at you all happy and starts tail wagging, you know he just dropped one. Get out of the way quickly. And you know will sit there and be like,
all in this box. We don't want it anymore.
and then inside there is a small glass container
I don't know.
with a little label on it.
I think they probably would have chucked it.
You mean like the anal guy from the Nirvana baby photo? So if people keep your baby teeth, you can just, sue them for it?
No, but like the South Park episode,
Yeah.
you collect other people's teeth so you can put it on a rich kid's pillow and take the tooth fairy money and ka-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, my was what it is. I know some. I don't consider these people friends. They're just people who I know on Facebook, like an acquaintance or maybe someone I went to school with or whatnot. And they keep all their kids' teeth. I just find it incredibly fucking creepy.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
You never be like,
But these are the same people that share photos of their kids shit in the bath thinking
album
that's
or
cute.
something.
The what?
This
take
one
photos
woman
of their
shared
shit in the
videos of
bath.
her pictures whenever her kids shit in the bath.
Oh, shit in the bath.
Shit
What?
in the bath.
Just get in front of your dog and just like,
Emotional
if you
family.
can exactly. Because they put their little baby tea, just get like dragged under the dog and put it in. You
Look,
agree?
you've got new ones. Yeah, fucking use these ones. Just wait for Gums to wake up in the morning.
Talk about tea. My dad used to have a cup of tea there that he used to do play freaking touch and like 3 of his teeth would just fall out and grab it again.
Oh, because it was the partial, what do you
Yeah.
call it, dentures, yeah.
He's like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, oh, why is it not happening?
You gotta be careful though when you're drunk with dentures. A friend of mine's got dentures because he had a motorcycle accident and practically, I think like 3/4 of his teeth are all dentures. And you know, when you get drunk, you gotta be careful because, you know, shit's gonna start to come out and whoop. It's a good party trick. It's like, what? Oh, Tim, are you still here, Tim? Have you seen the dentist yet?
Entirely plausible.
Well, is this Schultz?
Just the DVD.
Schultz,
the
you know
DVD
what he
will bounce around
live
the
streams on
screen.
his channel? You know the DVD screensaver?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. For shits and giggles, we rated him one night, and then he started playing The Simpsons afterwards. But
Oh,
yeah, it
on
was just a
Tuesday,
DVD
keeps
thing,
going.
and everyone's going, oh, it's coming around the corner. Oh,
Yeah, yeah, when it goes into hit the corner.
yeah, when it goes in the
But
quarter.
does it ever actually hit the corner?
No,
it does.
doesn't.
No, no.
Oh,
there's
is
a
it?
yeah. He's got a massive, celebration.
Oh, yeah.
When the pixels align, so it's perfectly.
Yeah. And it just bounces straight back down.
Yes. With no discernible change course. Cool package.
Yeah, it's well worn.
Like, the first couple of Saw horror movies were fantastic, but, you know, they're up
But
there.
they're too, like, you can't get bored of it.
The first one was interesting because, you know, the whole thing about is they had to play the game to survive. You know, the sick games that Jigsaw was doing. Yeah, the first one, I was blown away by it. Second one, yeah, it's okay. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Did they do a seventh?
I don't know. Did anyone even remember?
I think I saw up to 5. I didn't watch 6 because 5 was a major
Why didn't they
disappointment.
just call it like Saw and then Hacksaw?
Yeah.
And Saw and
That actually would be funny if he had a different weapon to use it.
Bandsword.
Bandsword.
Bandsword would be the woodwork teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the main bad guy.
But he hates horror movies. He gets jump scares.
I don't like horror.
He won't watch a horror movie.
I'm not a huge
Yeah,
myself.
and he would like jump scares. So yeah.
Horror's fun, but like, what's that one that had
You
Paris
can have your
Hilton in it?
FNAF bullshit. I'm good.
What's the one that had Paris Hilton in it? Was it the,
Oh, House of Wax.
Yeah.
That was so.
funny.
That was more comedy than horror.
That was fun.
It was fucking comedy than horror. Yeah, the House of Wax.
And an acting skills when she died.
What acting skills?
Exactly, that's what makes it fun.
Hostel was good. I loved Hostel. That was. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, and there's Human Centipede.
Oh, Human Centipede.
Oh, no.
You know they brought out a 4th one apparently. I didn't even know that. The 3rd one was bad.
That's not horror. That's just disgusting.
That's just
You want to know how they started the idea of it? It's what they wanted to do with pedophiles. They wanted to sew a pedophile's mouth on the ass.
That's a good
That's what they wanted to do. That's how they got the idea because apparently one of the writers. Yeah, one of the writers, I think their sister suffered sexual abuse or something when she was younger, and this is the idea of what they wanted to pedos. So it came from an idea.
Right.
It's just like, you know, it's just, yeah.
That's why
Yeah.
you want to be at the front and
Will you watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre though? Will you watch that?
The South Park. Have you seen the South Park? The Human Centipede South Park one?
I don't think I have.
Oh my, what it is?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Apple, you know when you sign up for iTunes and they have that really long, apparently you just click and accept. Yeah, apparently Kyle didn't read the terms and conditions. Okay, he just click. And Apple came and took him away. Apparently, in the terms and conditions, they had the right to sew his mouth into another person's butthole to create the Apple set to iPad. So they had 3 people, and there's 8, and this Japanese guy's going, should I eat the vanilla paste or the cuttlefish? And then he goes, I eat the cuttlefish. Then he goes, oh, I'm sorry, Kyle, I believe in you. And then it's just all out. But yeah, it's because the people didn't read the T's and C's of Apple iTunes. I don't read the T's and C's. Does it ever say, we have the right to sell your mouth onto the butthole of another person?
Maybe it doesn't sound fine.
Be a software developer and put it in there.
Actually, that's dangerous. So I do code this.
Watched on the Grunge.
Oh, The
It
Grudge,
came out
The Grudge.
2000.
Yes, I've watched The Grudge.
I was
The
like,
Grudge.
grunge?
The Grudge,
Grunge
it's
music?
no, you know that it's with that the Japanese chick who's like all. It's not that Momo, not that. It's like another. She's like almost like a half dead ghost kind of thing. I can't. Yeah, but that's the one from The Grudge. I swear I've seen that movie. I might have been drunk when I watched it.
Is that why you just watch the DVD screensaver now, Schultz? Because you
Just
wait
wait
for
for that
watching
moment.
that movie.
That Schultz guy says the original Japanese version though.
Oh.
Oh, I don't think I watched the original Jap version. I think I watched I think it might have been the Americanized remake or something. That might have been the one that I saw.
I like more of the older horror, like 80s. Like there's a gaming developer group called Papa Combo, and they should do like 80s style games, and there's one called Babies and Blood Bears, that's quite cool. Yeah, you pretty much go babysit the sequel, and then you pretty much have your own house and all that, and then you do anything in the shop and
Nice. But you know what makes me laugh though, because you know some of the old school, like there was a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game on Atari,
based on like
yeah,
that.
and
Yep.
people were outraged. They're fucking pixel dots.
Exactly, how you
Yeah, how can you can tell what it is? Apparently the cart
Give
was
them
worth
that
a lot of money. It's incredibly rare because they discontinued it. They pulled it off the market. But yeah, the outrage of that,
next few days.
you know, and you look at what's available today, and you go, you were outraged by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Atari. You know, get over it.
Yeah, when Mortal Kombat 11 came out, you just look at it and go, well,
Yep.
I remember when the original Mortal Kombat came out in the 90s, everyone was up in arms over it. The parents were complaining, you know, at the arcade machines, apparently there were warnings on the actual machines.
before Peggy was a thing.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, you know, it's a bit of pixelated red goo. It's nothing,
Kind of,
yeah. That's all it is. Pixelated red goo.
What are we talking about? I mean,
Yeah.
it's like Street Fighter. I mean, hell, they make cars with it.
Yeah.
I don't like that funny Dora the Explorer one. When you're watching YouTube, wasn't that just a video?
The Dora the Explorer Aquapet.
The what? Dora the Explorer Aquapet. Hang on,
Look it up.
I've got to Google this.
Watch the one.
Dora the... Okay.
Oh, cool for that guy.
Oh my god!
Looks good, doesn't it?
You
Um,
just Googled it.
Yeah, wait, babe.
It's fun to it.
It's very phallic looking.
You should watch the video.
Is it? Wait, hang on. Oh, wait, it's connected to the fucking bloody TV. Hang on.
Dora's word for the day is spelunking.
Can you see? Spelunking?
Wait.
Bring you the coolest products yesterday and today. And today I have a special surprise. It's the Dora the Explorer Aquapet.
You should put the link in the chat, babe.
Doesn't this look like
I can't. The chat doesn't work
Oh,
in my
yeah.
thing.
rather than a toy for your youngster? This is a real toy.
Seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if someone uses that as like an anal dildo or something.
This way.
On her in there, but they don't give her a snorkel and a face mask. She's drowning. That's about all I can get her to do. She occasionally will start humming a little song thing, but it's rare. She mostly begs to be fed. And she makes a tap on the glass noise when she does it. There, she's tapping on the glass because she's drowning. Doesn't she look like some science experiment in there, like she's some clone embryo thing?
It's the fact that it's pink on the balls.
Who gets to that?
That's her happy noise. And what does this little D stand for right in the center? I hope it stands for have an adventure with your Dora the Explorer interactive friend.
The designer needs
So
to be
what kind of
shot
adventures
for
do you
this.
think Dora will be exploring with this toy? Dora the Explorer's word for the day is spelunking. We're gonna play with this hide and go seek.
We're not watching the trailer, Schultz.
I bet it'll be on your mom's nightstand. Famous designer from the Happy-Go-Lucky toy company that invented the vibrating Mr. Zucchini head.
Yes, the vibrator Mrs.
Yeah.
Zucchini from Family Guy. guy.
yeah.
Yes.
You know, they're kind of a hot collectible. They're up around $20 a piece, brand new in the package.
They're a lot more now.
They're a lot cheaper if you buy them used, but I don't think you should buy one used. You know, the Toy the Explorer is like a little tomboy.
I will say one thing. There's definitely no smearing on the plastic tubing. You know, that's probably a good sign.
But then again, if the base were molded in blue, it probably would never get used, would it? But look at this. There's two big balls at the bottom. Well, the designer that came up with this must have been nuts.
The fact, no, it could be. It almost looks like nipples because of the yellow buttons on it too.
One thing, put in the comment section right down there. You think someone should have noticed there was something bizarre about this toy?
There's also a dinosaur.
There's a dinosaur one
When it was being manufactured,
behind
do
the
you think
exit.
they knew? Do you think this was
Oh no, Tarzan.
Tarzan, yeah.
I mean,
Tarzan it went through.
really?
Again, I want to hit those designers. That couldn't be any more phallic looking.
Just give me 5 stars. I really appreciate those 5 stars.
Actually, the way he's holding it, it looks like a titty fuck. Because you've got the boobs with the nipples and you've got the phallic part. Almost looks like a titty fuck.
Hit the subscribe, that little yellow subscription button down there. Oh, I've got hundreds of cool toys, bizarre
he's
toys.
got the
That, oh,
Tarzan.
who the fuck designed that? That is nuts.
Well, obviously it was nuts.
Literally.
And the rest.
I'm just like that. Like it's like I don't know what it is. Maybe as a graphic designer, like you know, when ScoMo brought out the Women's Network logo, it was basically a purple penis. You know, that's what it was. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, have you seen it? Here, all right, hang on.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah, where is it? It's in the dick sword. And straight away, I just shook my head and went, no fucking way. How the fuck did no one even see it? Because, yeah, that's what the logo was. You tell me that's not a dick and balls. Oh, they're going, who's the fucking smart cunt who done that? Again, like,
Someone was having either a really shitty day in the office, or they just wanted to go and ruin him.
Yeah, I would have just done it to ruin it one.
oh my god, again.
Give
it's
for
just
attention.
bizarre. Actually, I'm gonna go take the zippers, kit and take these for lunch tomorrow.
Well, that's a lunch in a bit.
Hey, there's a bit of pork left too, so you can have a bit of this and a bit of that.
Set. Be set. Actually, you can find the
Tinkering_Tina says never piss off your marketing department.
right.
Yeah, I agree.
They can do more damage than what you might think. Also, never piss off programmers.
Why that?
Kid the Big Panda says agree.
Well, think about it. If you piss off your developers, they can put some code in there that you might not want to do.
The cut
That
the
Jones guy
website
says anyone
when it
that
comes
knows
out
marketing is
what
fucked
to do.
anyway.
Fair point. I like that. Marketing puppets. Marketing. What do you do all day? I steer a website.
See if I can find it.
Go find it. Put a link in the chat.
Okay.
Roll that out.
Tinkering_Tina says never piss of IT and never piss off people making and serving your food.
Agreed.
Chickenbox says cheers at Rotomotor and misses at Rotomotor seats.
Chicken box. Get a drink, up you. Oh, you look for the Tarzan one. Yeah, show them the Tarzan one. What is that noise? You find it?
Yeah, no, this is a different one from us.
You have to put the link in the chat so the chat can see it.
Chickenbox says in over an hour away, unfortunately lol.
Oh man, we've got so much food for chicken box in the freezer. I need him to hurry up and come and get it. Oh shit, that's a big spider.
Where?
Right there near the light.
Oh, the huntsman.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a huntsman. It's what it is. I haven't seen a funnel web here in years. Like when I first moved in. Yeah, they're great because we get a lot of mosquitoes in the garage.
Yep,
Them and the daddy long legs have a feast. Why this happened? I think this happened last year. This is the problem with Facebook because you never know who you're going to befriend, a fuckwit or not. Now there was this big blowy, massive blow in the house. Me and Kip were trying to spray and kill it. Anyway, we got him in the lounge room, and we made him a good spray, and he just went bzz, bzz, and landed straight into a spider web. And the daddy longhorns was there and went, ooh, lunch. Started to go and eat it. And I made this thing on Facebook. I said, I go, talk about a hole in one, killed a spider, landed right into a spider web for the spider's lunch. And it's enjoying a snack, and this fucking bitch. Oh my god, that's horrible, because the spider is gonna die from eating the fire. He's got fire spray on it. You shouldn't do that. And I'm like,
Tell Karen to go away.
oh.
What do you think that's for?
This is the thing, I can't make any jokes with this woman. One of them is where my parents live. They've got big families of kangaroo on their property because they've got no acreage. And at one stage is like 50 kangaroos, or the eastern greys. And they come right to the backyard where the porch is and where Bindi is, their dog.
Yeah.
And one night, Bindi started growling and my mum turned on the light. Fucking kangaroos everywhere, like families of them. She took a photo of it and sent me a picture, and I put on Facebook going, oh man, I would love to just hunt me one down for fresh meat, because, you know, you can't get any fresher than that.
Yep.
I love kangaroo, it's so yum. And she's there, and I said, I go, well, kangaroo, no one's going to miss it. And then she goes, the families of the kangaroo will miss it. And I'm like,
is this person here in like Australia or somewhere else?
she's in Sydney. She's in Sydney. She's a friend of friends of mine, and she's such a buzzkill. What it is, whenever I post, I don't tag her in it, because, you know, people get butthurt when you unfollow them. So I don't, So it's like, every little thing that I make. Another thing was about cats. I don't know what it was. Me and a friend were talking about cats or something, and I made, about the cat that shits on our lawn.
Yeah.
There's this neighbour's cat across the road. They always shit and leave a big steamer in the same spot in the grass, and it's right on the way to the car. So every time we walk to the car, someone's going to tread in it. And I'm there going, fuck this fucking cat. Responsible pet owners, keep your cat inside, don't let it roam. Because I'm there joking. I said I'm going to mix up Panadol and a fucking bowl of milk and poison it. It was a joke. I never did it, okay?
Yeah.
She went off the nut at me. And I'm like, it was just a joke. You know, some people can't take a joke.
Is she single? Probably, because if you're married, that would be very sad for the
She is single. She is single,
I
yeah.
don't think anyone could handle that.
She's not in chicken box. She's got a kid. You don't want to go up that alley.
Oh my god, the kid lives in Williams.
But yeah, all I could think is that it's just like, seriously, I can't make a single fucking joke. I wasn't going to poison the cat. I'm not that evil. But I did want to go knock on the door and say, keep your fucking cat inside, because it leaves big steamers. And he's trolling the cat shit that many times I've lost count. One morning he came in swearing. He's there going, fucking cat. He tracked it all in the car. All the ute.
Or you just bring the cat inside the house, and lock it in the house, and then make something Asian.
To poison your cat. It's just a prank, man. It's just a prank.
It's just a prank.
Most
I
people
would
know.
never poison someone's animal, okay? I would never do that. But I will go to their house. The thing is, I'm not too sure if it's those people or the people. It's one of the two houses across the road. I don't know whose it is, because they've both got cats. But I don't know who it is, and I don't want to, go up to someone that's not actually theirs.
I mean,
I was just, his thing's going off. He's getting messages.
I mean, if you found out whose it was, I mean, you could sort of relocate said steamer to
Front yard.
undisclosed
If I had
location.
Astro, I'll be putting Astro bombs on their front lawn.
Just put it in a big envelope.
I asked my
Put it
mum,
in
I
the
said, can I have
mail.
some Bindi shit? Just some of their dog, some Bindi's dog shit, kangaroo shit for them to put on their front yard. But I don't want to put it in the car, the smell would be atrocious.
Just tell her it's fertilizer.
But the thing is, like, as long as the grass is kept relatively short, the cat is less likely to shit there. It's just that if you get a lot of rain, you can't mow the grass, it
Yeah,
grows
and it
really
just
long.
starts to grow
They
real
poop
quick.
and they're like crazy. But, you know, yeah, it's just, some people are like, oh my god, it's a fucking joke. I'm not going to poison the cat.
Does it poop actually in the same spot all the time?
Yes, it's in
You
the
need like
same-
a little spray or something so when it says it just...
What I reckon we need to put like some solar
Yeah.
lights in that area,
Yeah.
so we know not to. But what we do now Kip installed an electric roller door. We now don't walk through the front through the grass. We go straight to the car from the garage, so we don't walk in any chance where there's any cat bombs.
The other thing
So
is
yeah.
that, what do you call it? The plastic chicken wire.
Yes.
The green chicken wire.
Yeah.
Just lay it flat.
That's what someone told me too.
That's
Might
not
have to,
working
might have to
really
try
well.
that.
Because I don't like it a lot.
Tinkering_Tina says all you need is an Amazon box
Yes!
and set it on
What?
someone's
You
porch.
get an empty Amazon
with a
box. I
note,
have
of
one
course.
here. It was on the burner that I bought. And what you do is you fill it up with animal poo, seal it up, leave it on your front doorstep, and wait for some porch pirate to come and steal it. And they open it up and it's full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm so. Babe, keep the Amazon box. Let's fill it up with shit and leave it for a porch pirate.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
We get porch pirates here so many. Oh, it's insane. Because that's why I have to get a PO box because I got sick and tired of everyone flogging my mail. It's ridiculous. Like out here, I remember coming home from work and they will go through my letterbox to look at anything that has my personal information on, and they just leave the junk mail strewn everywhere. But I get everything sent to the PO. I don't get anything because I have been defrauded so many times. It's not funny, and I'm not willing to want to take the risk anymore. Remember, kids, most chickens travel more after they die when they were alive. Yeah, in my belly.
It's like a world tour.
Chicken box says tired that old sky.
But yeah, Tina, if we've still got the Amazon box that the Korean barbecue burner came in, I'm so gonna take it to mum's and load it up with fucking shit and leave it on the porch for the pirate to come.
Train a camera on it.
Yeah.
while you're at it.
Oh, one thing I want to do is get some kind of surveillance system put in because you never know what can happen around here. Because thefts are very common here, and I haven't even got my insurance upgraded yet. I need
Tina
to.
says noise.
This was a miracle. We drove to the city because we had a friend from Victoria as well come stay with us for a bit. And we said we'll take it to the pleasure chest. The pleasure chest in Sydney is this gag. When we had Google, we would say, hey Google, where's the nearest glory hole? Pleasure chest, 131 George Street, Haymarket, Sydney, every time. So we called it the glory hole. So we said, we'll take it to the glory hole. And we got a photo of ourselves outside the shop. She didn't want to go in, etc., because it was a sex store with a brothel next door to it. We just wanted to go into the sex store, okay? And she didn't want to go, that's cool, so we got a photo of it. We were gone for at least 2.5 hours. We come back, the garage door was fully open. And I'm there going, fuck, we've been ransacked. I run out of the car while it's still moving because this is all my shit here, in here. And I don't have I've got some insurance, but it wouldn't cover me for everything because I've got to update the policy. No one came in. I am fucking shocked. I thought I was going to be ransacked and just my house emptied out, but it was luck. It was for what it was. There's a security feature, safety feature on it. There was a rock. When it comes down, it detects the rock as a person and it sprung back up.
Oh.
It's so if you've got small children, they don't get crushed by it. So if it comes down and it's not all the way down, it senses that and automatically springs back up. So there was a rock there and it sensed that as something or someone. Yeah. Oh no, we fixed it now. We make sure that it's all clear. There's nothing there because it's too risky. But the thing, I'm normally home most of the time because I work from home. So yeah, normally the only time I go out is because I don't have a car, so I go out with him if I need to go to the shops or something. So yeah, it's just, and also I've got the bus to the front doorstep anyway. So that's convenient. Like, the thing is, I wouldn't be able to afford a car anyway if I still had the my legal right to drive.
They're not cheap at the moment.
No, if you've got decent public transport, why haven't you?
Every half an hour we've got buses. We've got a train station, it's 3-minute drive or a 25-minute walk down the road. You've got the main station Penrith, which is about an 8 to 9 minute drive, or a short Uber or bus trip, and you're fine. I've always gotten around with jobs on transport anyway, so public transport does the job. It's all good. No dramas with that. What was that?
I needed my cars.
I've survived without a car for ages, so yeah, it's. I was only driving for a little bit, and then I had an accident. I went up the back seat, so the back of a car. My leg locked up because I've got this problem with my leg joints, and I didn't hit the brake in time, and I went
Straight off the back.
Yeah, no one was hurt.
That would
But
be enough to rattle you.
yeah, it rattled me a lot, and I started getting severe pain as well. And I'm like, yeah, my doctor said it's best. They go, it's best if you reckon that you just give up driving altogether. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But some people just go, oh, you're pathetic, you can't drive. I go, I have a medical excuse. Where I live, I don't need a car. So if I lived in country New South Wales, I'll be fucked.
That's a different point there.
that's a different scenario altogether. That's a little bit different living standard.
Yeah.
It's not fair to go and say that everybody should be doing the same thing based on the fact that
Chicken
they
Box
live
says
in
Kip
different
84
areas.
poggers,
Yeah.
Kip 84 poggers, Kip 84 poggers, Catscomb, Catscomb, Catscomb.
Oh, it's the Kip emotes. Yeah. I feel bad. I wish I made dessert. I feel real bad.
Killed it for this lot.
I like to feel bad when you made the store after me.
Look, I do this for everyone. You should, anyone who comes over, like, I always say, give me, like, a little bit of advance time so I can buy the groceries and plan it, and I put it in the stream. I think it's because what it was because I've lived here for 11 years, and my ex, whenever we had people over a party, it was all for him. He drove all my friends away. So I never had people of my own to invite. That's the reason why I opened up my home, because I want to invite as many people as I can over, just to share some food. Because, it's something to do. It's something to do, so yeah. Because like my 40th was the first party I had here. All the other parties that were thrown here were for other people. So yeah.
Well, good. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, it was messy. It was fun. It was
messy.
It was messy. It was there.
Do you remember most of it?
I remember the vodka bottle in the washing machine. We still don't know who done was it. So that was Peace Spider who done it. And I remember I went into the freezer to get myself ice or something to put in my drink, and all the cider exploded in there. Someone brought pear cider and it all exploded in there.
Oh, I thought for a minute you were going to say you went into the freezer and you went to sleep.
What is after a bit of a. Yeah, I was getting a little bit tired, but then I woke up again. So yeah, it was some of the clips you should see, like Chickless is there taking his shirt off, going.
Who puts vodka in a washing machine?
Like that, he was drunk. Chicken Box crashed his son's bike into the fence over there and went boom right down. Drunk people, that's who. Drunk people put vodka in the washing machine. Yeah, but like after they showed the video, the rest of the night was a blur. Oh, I do remember. What it is was
That
Chicken
Jones
Box
guy
got my
says,
phone.
so
My
get
phone
this,
was unlocked.
you were 14-year-old
He got my phone and went. Click. And they're going.
Pick up a pencil in front
Wait,
of
that's a penis. That's a tip of a fucking penis. So we get him back. He passed out, and Fresh Muffin said, "Go get a Sharpie or something." I only had an eyeliner, and I drew an ejaculated penis on his forehead to get him back for that. I do remember that, but the rest of the night was a bit, yeah. How does one hide a centaur boner? But that's what I get for Leak, because apparently he didn't know it was my phone. I think Gear Spider or someone went, "That's Kat's phone," afterwards. Because I was drunk and I was tottering around, I was having a cone and all that, and I just left my phone there unlocked because I don't. We have a thing where it stays open for 15 minutes because I was constantly using it and I didn't want to keep unlocking it, and I had no idea someone was going to stick it down their pants for a dick pic.
Emotional.
Hey, it's not like I've ever seen a dick before. Come on, it's all good. It wasn't the whole thing. You could just make out and you're going, wait, that's the tip right there. You know, you can make out. You can make it out.
Just be like, what? That's it.
Just die inside slightly.
Yeah, just get a little kind of scum in your pants and then take it.
Oh my god, yes. You know, that's the thing. If anyone, it won't happen now because I'm with him. But I realised, holy shit, if I was like back in the dating scene again, if a guy ever sent me a dick pic, I would send a picture of scone my back. Okay, you like my penis? Just the tip. Yep, Chicano's classy. Yes, Kip, that is 100% true. Keeping it classy with just the tip. Are you actually going to PAX? Or
We're going to do the Friday one.
Oh, because we're going to be there all 3 days, so yeah.
We found that doing it Friday is the best day to go,
Yeah.
but
It's
Saturdays
like
and
a-
Sundays tend
That
to be a
Jones
bit.
guy says you can take.
We just want to go, we bought 3-day passes because there's people who we want to play tabletop with and we don't know what days they're going.
That's actually good.
So the plan is, so if you're going to be there on Friday, I would love to arrange to play some tabletop with you.
Yeah.
And there's some other people as well too. I think Kitty Girl's going on the Saturday with Moo Cow, and I think I'll play some tabletop with them as
I'll
well.
probably be down at the retro speedrunning stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Retro
we spent a lot of time in the
Retro.
retro alley as
Yeah.
well too, because it's so nostalgic.
It's so fun. Like,
And
last time we went was what, 2019?
Yeah.
I sat down with the Master System and just speedrun Sonic 1.
How long did that take you?
Tinkering _ Tina says she
Oh,
has
wow.
a schedule.
Oh,
I
I
knew how to
suck
break
it.
the
Check out
game.
the
That's
Discord.
that's the thing. I just sat there playing. There's all these people
Yeah,
watching.
first
I'm
ever
like, okay,
little-
let's go.
We played a lot of
Bang,
Goldeneye
bang.
and the pinball. I was like
Yeah,
so attracted.
yeah.
Pinball was
The
great.
pinball because I've got so many good memories. Like you obviously remember Time Zone,
Yep.
and they used to have the super sessions where you would pay like $7 and you
$7
got.
and you just went as long
My
as you
mum,
want.
if she would dump me and my brother there like every fortnight on a Sunday, so she can go get her hair done or do some shopping and
Yeah.
all that.
Do you remember the
And-
DDR machines?
Sorry.
The DDR machines?
Oh,
Dance
I'm not.
Revolution?
I'm not good at those because I'm really
We used to
really
just
poor at
pirate
it.
them.
Yeah, I've actually got an arcade machine in here with
I
all,
have
with
got
all the
to have a
stuff.
go at that.
Yeah, you have to have a go at it. Because,
I've got to have a go
although
at
my
that.
fucking father, he goes, "Oh wow," he goes, "I'll give you 2 weeks free rent if I give you the machine." I go, "Fuck off, Dad."
I've
No
actually been meaning to
way.
build one actually. I want to build one with like a main
That's just
system.
a Raspberry Pi with an
Yeah.
arcade rewind. That's all it is.
Yeah, and then with like a main emulator system in it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, babe, do you want a hand?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Like I
Yeah,
said-
I want to build one like a proper one like that with the switch, you know, the actual tactile switches and stuff like
Yeah.
that as well.
If you're gonna
So
start
cool.
one from, there's a place in there's a really good place in Perth that sells all the parts that you need. There's also another place in Sydney. I'm pretty sure there's one in Geelong as well because
There
I was
is.
looking in Geelong
Yep.
because I thought just in case I need to buy new spare buttons or a spare joystick for that
Yeah.
because they tend to be the cheapest. But what it
Tinkering
is.
_
but-
Tina says Kat also has her
Yes,
schedule
I
Twitch
do on my Twitch
homepage
homepage. I've got to update it. I've been slack, no computer. What was I going to say? It was
Changing tonight.
I know, what absolute legends here. Yeah, it was a friend of mine, well, they're no longer friends of mine, they bought a kit in pieces. She bought it for her husband so he could build his own, and this thing turned out so well when it was done. They put the tracking ball and everything in it. They went to
for like
town.
bubble bubble.
Yes, and
Yep.
for like any golf games or sporting games,
Yep.
they put the tracking ball in. But that was, we got that from Campbelltown. The guy was only asking $450 for it.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
I was just still looking at Facebook Marketplace, and it just appeared on there going, it's like the marketplace guys are trying to tell me something because I've been wanting to buy one. My ex wouldn't let me buy one. Not with his money, with my money. He was very controlling with this kind of shit. I've always wanted one, and I was originally saving up to buy like this $1,700 one. It was actually from the place in Geelong. We're going to get it shipped, and it was going to get it shipped over here.
Yeah.
And I just didn't have the money. I realised, that's a lot of money to spend. Money's a little bit tight. And then I saw it for $450. I'm like, holy shit. I call up Kip and I say, we're going to Campbelltown. Getting it off the ute was a pain.
Oh, it would have been heavy as fuck.
And we were driving home. Like, because the guy had helped me get it on the ute. We were driving home, like, what can we do? We called Max. We called, like, this one.
We called my brother. We called my father.
We need some help.
No one would help us.
So,
No one would help.
when we got it home, I just sort of, like, got it to the back of the ute.
And we had to try and get it off.
Yeah. It was,
We didn't drop it, thank
It
God.
was hairy.
Yeah.
The one I want to make is the one that you might have seen them at like the movies and stuff like this. It's basically the screen is flat.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
you've got player one
Yeah,
side, you're
yeah.
on the other side, and you're literally.
They're actually cheaper to build those ones.
Yeah, a lot cheaper to build.
They work out to be about $700 cheaper than building it upright.
Boss has one of the, like, original ones.
But here's the kicker. I've got a design which means that the flat section that holds the monitor slides up like this.
Oh,
And then the
Dave
front
Thickham
pieces
has one like that.
slide
He's
around
got
and
one
then
like
it
that,
turns
yes. He got a
Yeah.
custom build one, so you can either do the tabletop or slide it up to make it like a sit
That's
down.
exactly it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those,
That's the one I want to build.
the thing is, I saw them for sale secondhand. They were about 2G secondhand.
Oh,
I just,
build one. Like,
I didn't have that type of money. But
NDF is
yeah.
your friend.
Oh yes, that one
Like the
came from an
racing
old
centre.
arcade in Sydney apparently.
Oh, nice. It's
And they convert. Yeah, it's been they replaced the joysticks and the buttons, but it was been in this arcade. I think it was called Galaxy World in George Street in Sydney. It was there used for quite a few years until they shut down. And then the guy went and got a Raspberry Pi, arcade rewind, and new joysticks and buttons, and just set it all up. This guy was selling everything. He had a sauna and a pool table and everything for sale because his missus was making him convert the kitchen into the lounge room, and downstairs where the man cave is was going to become the lounge room.
Why?
She wanted
I'm
to be in
sorry.
the kitchen.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, isn't it meant to be a work together kind of thing? You sort your stuff. Heck no, I wouldn't give that up.
I
That's
would
like
my
buy-
goal is to have a man cave or a
what-
gaming
That's what
cave.
we're doing with the shed.
Oh,
We've got the
nice.
full bar set up.
I've seen the bar. I've seen
And
the
then-
bar on Twitch.
Yeah, you-
And then
you've
we've
seen the
got
bar.
the
Yeah.
Then there's the VR, then there's the cinema,
Yeah,
and then there's
cinema.
the
The
workshop.
cinema.
yeah, we've got like the big bullshit. Something like that.
I can't wait to
Great.
visit.
It's 75 square meters of man cave.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
can you fit 6 cars in there?
My this is the thing. Like my goal was, if he didn't have the kids, that would be the man cave. We would turn that into the man cave. We would make that the streaming cave and man cave. So pool table, kitchen to stream from. The 2 bedrooms would become like like a gaming thing, or like streaming room A, streaming room B, and a pool table and a gaming table in where the lounge room and everything is and all that. But unfortunately, no, that's not going to happen.
No, there was my original plan was for a section of the garage to be soundproofed off, so I could use it in the streaming room. But the problem is, there's no actual wiring out there for the Ethernet, and of course to get that put in because it's all concrete
yeah.
outside. Pain in the ass. So ended up just saying, I mean, it may still happen, depends on how much longer we stay there.
Well, I was going to look at moving my computer and all that out of the room so you've got the whole office for your area.
Yeah, then I've got to soundproof more.
A soundproofing would be a major pain in
It's
the ass.
expensive.
I
too.
struggle just putting those foam panels up
They're
on my
a bitch to
fucking
work with.
wall.
That's what you've got.
Oh,
the
They
God.
keep fucking
black
falling
brush.
off.
What it is, we got a hot glue gun and mounting board and hot glued the foam panels to the mounting board and put a shitload of 3Ms. There's no way in hell
what we did.
was my landlord gonna let me fucking thumbtack that shit
That's
to the
why
wall.
we got that core flute stuff
Yeah,
from Bunnings.
Yeah.
$6 for a sheet of it, and then put 6 of the panels on using hot glue and contact lenses.
yeah.
Yeah.
It worked a treat. It does. I need to buy some more 3Ms because it's starting to droop a little bit.
Yeah.
In certain
that's
parts.
That's just servicing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with the oil. I'm not using it again. It's all good.
So what's he doing with that one?
Oh, we collect the oil because we can't. Whenever we deep fry, we just put it in there and we throw them in the bin because we're allowed to throw the oil in the garbage bin here. Well, I'm not tipping it down the sink because it's like you're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah.
You'll fuck it up so bad. So we just have. At one stage, he was dropping the oil off at the oil reserve things at work where they would have oil waste, but because
Furnaces and stuff.
he's
yeah.
no longer in that part of the building. He's on the other side of the company's building, so he doesn't go there anymore. So what it is, we just collect it and throw them in the bin. Because he used to go to work and dispose of it in
I think
the
they do that in
warehouse.
Melbourne, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, they do.
They do?
You can
Fuck,
do
I need
that
to
at the
piss like
dump.
4 litres off that I've got this year.
Where have we done this?
Oh, cool. I can't put it in the car, so. Not much use to this, is it?
But yeah, I had no idea you could even throw it in the bin until someone said, "Oh no,
had
Penrith
no
City
idea.
Council, you can throw them in the bin. Just don't. I would not put it down the sink because I've seen the damage when it does. It fucks everything up. Like water. Water's really the only thing that will go down there. Like sometimes I've got tons of drain over because there's a bit of
Tinkering
food that sometimes
underscore
gets
Tina
there.
says Kip scab spins too.
Is there really a bin he's scabbing? No, he just dumps the oil off in the waste bins at his work, or he used to dump the oil off at the waste bins at his work. No, because what it is, he's a computer scab. He's never had to pay for a computer his whole life.
Some have got it so easy.
You know, his entire streaming setup in the study, that is all from me except for the mouse. Then he bought the
Oh
mouse.
my
you go,
god,
Jay.
you bought a mouse.
Yes.
You have
Everything
capital.
else came from me. Yeah, everything. Yeah, so what it is, he's a computer scabs, and then his Kip's a scab. It's the ongoing joke. That's the rule of thumb, date a chick who's into like computer gaming and IT and shit. You'll be able to scab things off her. There you go.
And you ain't to be able to watch your name.
Dating a
Free,
streamer.
I actually do find it interesting because we've got a couple of mates back in Melbourne who have partners that are like them and they actually can't have certain things because they're like, oh no, you're going to sell it.
Why?
That's what I don't get.
I don't understand it. Like his ex-wife is like that, couldn't have everything had to be her around the highway, none of that kind of stuff.
That's so controlling.
That's the thing. Like the thing is, like yes, if he wanted to put my whole house of sports memorabilia, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
work with it.
But-
Go, okay, well one
yes.
room can be your.
But the thing is, we both love the same shit. We would happily fill this place up with computer memorabilia and video game memorabilia if we could afford it.
Tinkering underscore
That kind of
Tina
thing.
says Rota, you do the Stephen Hu impression very well.
Stephen Hugh.
Stephen who?
Yeah, that's
Stephen
what.
who?
No, don't you mean Nigel Ning? That's the one when he does. Yeah.
Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger. But yeah, I don't understand that. I could not live with
Yeah.
someone who won't let me like put certain stuff in.
It's like when you found that barn car that's now Nanaki that you can
Oh,
just do it
yeah.
up. Like most people would have been like, oh, that's a waste money for money. I'm like, sweet, free car.
Who would say no to a free car?
But there's people like that, like even like on the farm, some people, you know, they can't go and do certain things or they have to do a car sold or whatever because what
No, what it is, you normally have to remove a whole bunch of shit to bring something in, otherwise the missus will crack the shits. That's one thing I've noticed in regards, especially with my cousins, because they're really like controlling that kind of stuff. And what it is, one of their husbands, he's really into like music collectibles and all that kind of stuff. He's only allowed to have a spare. They've got this massive 5-bedroom house.
Yeah.
This tiny little portion house. He can have his guitars and his our framed albums and records and CDs and shit. Barely, and the rest of the house is just all her shit. And I'm like, that's not fair. What, the spider?
Where is it?
It's right near me. I don't want to kill. Oh, fuck off, or I will kill you.
He's like, I'm too scared now.
Wait.
Just give up. He'll run away. There you go.
Be gone.
Be
Look
gone.
this way, you
Tinkering
talk.
underscore Tina says his uncle
I was
Roger
calling up my leg.
and Stephen the emotional
Where'd
damage.
you go?
He's under the table.
Oh, well, I don't like having spiders crawl up my fucking leg.
I've heard that before, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Winter attack.
Yes, you.
Oh, you know what I hate? Flying fucking cockroaches.
Yes.
What it is, my mate Cripple Claws was over, and what it is, I had to back him up before because I got yeah, you know, if you've ever seen him, the dude in the wheelchair.
Oh, that was, I thought it.
Yeah, Cripple Claws.
I love that.
Yeah, because he's basically the Santa cripple or whatever, like, you know, Cripple Claws. So he was over, and we were just chilling, playing video games, getting drunk, all that. And I spilled a whole bunch of crap on the floor, like food or chips or something. I'm there going, fuck, I'll get the vacuum cleaner out. Anyway, the vacuum cleaner was not sucking properly. And then all of a sudden we saw this cockroach. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna quickly suck the little fucker up. So I get him, and I'm there going, why is he not in the barrel? Like, he's probably fucking stuck in the tube. Because my barrel is clear, you can see.
Yeah, the swirl.
You can see it swirl around. I open it, and he's right there with his beady fucking thing, and he jumped at me. He went, and I freaked the fuck out.
Oh, I would have too.
I screamed so loud, I think everyone down the street heard me. It was bad. Wait. There's Uncle Roger, Mr. Nigel Ning, and Stephen Hugh. Oh, who's Stephen
I
Hugh?
haven't heard of Stephen who.
Is that the guy who does the podcast as well?
What?
What was that, babe? Oh, he's the emotional
he's the
damage
emotional
guy. Okay. Okay, got it now.
Emotional damage.
Okay, I've got it now.
Okay.
Got it now.
Everybody was saying that was Uncle Roger, and I'm like, no.
No, it's the other guy who he does YouTube videos with, isn't it?
I don't even know.
Because he does like the Rice podcast or something.
Oh
and
my God.
yeah, is it the Rice something Rice? Wait, what's it called? Hang on.
Can you imagine those two?
Wait, what is it?
Emotional high.
Wait, playlist. Rice to Meet You podcast.
Rice to me. Oh.
Yeah, is it from that? Rice to Meet You?
So Asian. I got to find out. Don't have to watch that. Rice to me.
He's actually got a new video out apparently. But oh, what was it? The last one was that the guy who always sexually touches up the produce. The Nick. Is it Nick? He was from MasterChef in America, and he's there in the store, and he's like sensually touching. Like literally, there was one. I think it was the papaya. He's there sticking his finger, rubbing it almost like the fucking clip of the vagina, and he's there going, "Don't sexualize the produce." It was just a bit off-putting. Yeah, is it Nick? Someone yeah.
going to eat that high.
I'm sorry, I don't want to buy any food that some dude has been poking with his finger.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that is nasty.
Good ahead and the chipmunk.
Wait, well, actually, what's the? I'm trying to find it with the fucking dudes. The actual guys.
I wonder if these two would ever go to the country, Melbourne or Sydney, do a show.
Tinkering underscore Tina says
Yeah, Nigel Ning is coming.
No, both of them.
Oh no, I don't
Can
think
you
I
imagine
don't
that
think
be
Stephen Hughes coming, unfortunately.
No, but we should go watch that.
He's gonna be in Melbourne, I think, a week after Sydney.
says smiley face.
Was it
Smiley face.
Nick? What's his name? Like Nick D. Yeah, Devok Warrior or whatever it is. Yeah, that dude. He's the one that sexually fills up all the food. Why is that spider bomb?
Tinkering underscore Tina says shots.
I don't know if I could have any more
Where is it?
alcohol.
Where is it? Can you get rid of it?
Come on, buddy.
I just squash it. I don't give a shit. As long as he doesn't crawl up my leg. He's free to roam, but just not up my leg.
Wait, fuck
Did you get rid of it?
Easy, don't lose the chance. He's not doing anything.
Tinkering
Okay, but just
underscore
one
Tina
thing
says
you
just
want
one
to
more.
Well, maybe when Kip comes back, just one more. No, because I was really like taking my meds. I've had like 1 3/4 of a shot. Probably best if I don't, especially I've got to take it again, double again tonight because I fucking ate. I have to wait an hour after taking it. It was only like 20 minutes after I started eating. Yeah. It sucks. I hate it, but you know, it's life. Besides, you know, keep this for Korean. The rest of that for Korean barbecue nights. I'm gonna go buy soju, and we'll have soju and rice vodka.
So you're doing? Are you going to make people cook their own? Are you gonna
Pretty
do it
much.
on
I'm
big plates?
well, the thing is, you
You're
know,
gonna prep it and
I'm gonna prep it the night before.
Yeah.
And I went out and bought a gas Korean barbecue tabletop
plates.
stove.
Yeah, hot
Yeah, so I
plate,
bought one of
just get
those.
people to cook it, yeah.
And I also bought one with a hot, because we've got a vegetarian coming. Miss Fresh Muffin's wife is vegetarian. She ain't vegan, so it's all good. Vegetarians I've got no problem with. Vegans I do. And I bought this one that has a hot pot and another mini grill, so we can use that for veggies and a hot pot as well. So the plan is now that I've gotten all the I've gotten the $100 from Chicken Box, and Tim Tammer one gave me a whole bunch of Coles vouchers. I'm going to go buy pork belly, kangaroo, mince to make these Vietnamese meatballs, some fillet steak, marinade and bulgogi, make my own marinade, then get, you know, make cream corn cheese, buy soju, get some veggies, and yeah.
Full set.
Full set, because we went to a place a couple of weeks ago for Tim Tammer's birthday, and it was so good, and I thought, fuck this, I can do this at home, you know? I could definitely do this, and I'll make a good stream, you know?
Feel better? Hey, feel better?
I'll just clean up.
Did you want to leave something for me to do?
Hey?
Did you want me to leave something for me
Leave some
to
of
do?
what?
The cleaning.
What thing?
You know, the big mess that I made.
Oh, it's alright. Go back in.
They're asking shots because Gear's back in the physio.
Sure.
Who's asking shots now?
Gear and Tina.
Both of them?
Yeah, whenever Gear does, Tina's going to be like, just one more.
We're already binge drinking, so.
I guess it's too far gone now.
Tinkering underscore Tina says Kip pulled a wolfie.
Pull the wolf? What's pull the wolfie again?
Going inside and cleaning while everyone's
Oh,
still
yes.
going.
At my birthday party, Wolfie disappears inside and started cleaning my fucking kitchen. We're all out here fucking drinking.
One less to do than that.
Cheers.
I was very grateful for it. I was very grateful for it.
Ear Spider says cheers.
Cheers,
That's
Gear.
way too easy.
Tinkering underscore
Yeah, it's
Tina
nice.
says cheers.
You know, what's the other one you got? The caramel?
The Solitana caramel,
You have
salty
Solitana?
caramel.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
salty
salty
caramel. Yeah.
And Craig's like,
Do you want some?
I wouldn't mind trying that.
Go. I'll have half a shot of that. It's good shit.
Stolichnite, yeah,
Yeah,
Stolichnite is what I
it's
use for the...
discontinued. You can't buy the caramel one anymore.
I was going to say, really?
No, what it is, dark existence.